Hi there, Mike Brady with Generosity Wealth Management, a comprehensive, full-service financial services firm headquartered here in Boulder, Colorado. I'm here with my quarter-end video and newsletter. I want to start off with a question that someone gave me this past quarter. They said, Mike, your videos are not often very technical. And, why is that? Is there a thought behind it? And I want to assure you, there absolutely is a thought behind it. There's lots of value-based and technical analysis out there every single minute of every day, whether you want to read it or you want to watch it on CNBC or Fox Business News. You can watch for an hour or an entire morning and get lots of technical analysis on the cable news. You're going to be very exact about something that might not really matter. It's very interesting, but I'm more interested in the aspects in a very short amount of time, which is a lot of our thinking that will make us successful. And I will tell you that, one of the problems that I have, you've heard me say this before, that I don't watch TV news is because it's 24/7. When we had a half an hour news, maybe in the evening, you have to be concise. What is the most important things? And so that means that you get rid of a lot of superfluous information and talk and opinion. And that's just not the case when you have to be very clear and concise. And that's the approach that I take with the videos as well. What is the most important in a few minutes that I can impart that will be actionable and that will make a difference? And being completely, exact about something that doesn't really matter isn't interesting to me. Go ahead and read that or watch that read that in the Wall Street Journal, watch that on some of the specific business ones, and you'll get that. Every once in a while I sprinkle some into my videos, but not very often. So let's talk about what I think about the last quarter. It was great. By the time you're watching this video, and I'm recording this on Sunday, March 31st, by the time you get this video, if you're my client, you've already gotten your statement. You'll have seen that the unmanaged stock market indexes are positive. The bond indexes, depending on the duration, are either up a little bit or down a little bit, the unmanaged bond indexes. So pretty flat, or like I said, plus or minus a few on the unmanaged bond indexes. But the real big news is how strong the equity markets have performed. Now, it is very common just about now in the cycle where people say, well, it's obvious that it's at a high. What do we do when the market's at a high like it is right now? My answer is, well, it's a high compared to what? It's a high compared to a year ago, and it's a high compared to 5 and 10 years ago, but I hope that it's a low compared to what it's going to be. To be honest with you, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which is an unmanaged stock market index, it used to be 5,000, and then it was 10, and then it was 20, then it was 30. Now it is almost 40,000. By the time you watch this video, maybe it's gone over 40. I don't know. It hasn't as of Sunday, March 31st. But, all along the way, when it was at 10,000, I heard people say, oh yeah, it's obviously at a market. At a top. What should we do? Oh, it's obviously at a top. It's 20,000 and at 30,000. We'll continue to say this all the way up as it continues to go forward, which I believe that it will. And if I didn't believe that it would, why would I have investments? Why would I have any exposure to any kind of a stock or equity-based investment if I didn't think that the future was going to be higher than it is today? I don't know when it's going to be higher, but why else would I have investments if I didn't think that the future was brighter than putting it into some kind of a cash or sticking it in my mattress or my pillow? So I think that that's a really key concept that we have to remember, and don't listen to others who might say, oh no, now it's going to go down as we hit the election, or this is a year that's going to see all kind of turbulence and this, that, and the other. The future is inherently unknown, and we have to keep that humility in mind at all times. That's what I want to impart on the end of the first quarter, and we have 3 quarters left. We have an election. We have a lot of stuff happening. Hopefully, we'll have some decline and decrease the Fed will be on the interest rates. But what I want us to really remember is we have investments for a reason. That's because the future we believe is going to be better than it is right now, and we're going to make profits along the way. And if we don't feel that way, you got to give me a call, because there's a mismatch. There is a mismatch in your thinking to what you might be doing, and it's better to do that proactively now than later. And that's my message for today. Michael Brady, Generosity Wealth Management, 303-747-6455. You have a wonderful week, wonderful quarter, and don't listen to all those, don't listen to 24-hour news. It's horrible. I hate it. That's what I'm just saying. Thank you. Bye-bye.